Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting the first video of a new series we're really excited about.
This is going to be our Destinations by Month series.
Each month we're going to bring you trip ideas and destinations that can only be experienced during certain times of year.
We've done the legwork on cataloging festivals, flower blooming seasons, famous markets, holidays, sporting events, animal migrations, and more.
On the first of each month, we'll release a video with that month's top destinations.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel to get inspiration for each month of the year, or help you decide on where to take that last-minute trip.
Welcome to World Wanderers.
We're Alicia and Will.
Come wander the world with us. One of our top recommendations is the Lavender Fields in Provence, France. Every June, millions of travelers from around the world venture to the sunny French region of Provence.
Here you can view the symmetrical fields of sweet-scented, violet-hued lavender laid out in really pretty rows. Every summer, these fields take over Instagram and social media as this breathtaking photography stop reaches its full bloom.
If seeing the best lavender fields is your goal, we'd recommend renting a car. This will let you drive around and take in all the different areas and search for the best views at your own pace.
If you'd rather not drive, though, there's also a ton of group tours available. I like to use the Viator site to book tours through independent operators, and there are a ton of options leaving from different cities.
So where are these fields and how do you get there?
The historic provincial villages of Gourd and Roussillon in the Luberon region are two of the best places from which to admire the lavender fields.
Scenic Abbey in the village of Gourd is one of the most beautiful sites to visit. If you're flying in to see the lavender fields, I'd stay in Marseille and make that my base. It's a little over an hour drive to the south of the fields, and it's a wonderful port city to explore.
Yes, it's very beautiful and a lot of good food in Marseille. We stayed at the Radisson Blu Hotel, Marseille Viewport.
We really liked it, and it was in a great location. Easy walking distance around the port and to all the central sites you're going to want to check out.
Another June-specific thing you might want to do when you're in France is the world-famous Tour de France.
This is perhaps the most famous and most prestigious cycling event in the world. It starts in Italy and finishes in France. This race was first held in 1903 and is an annual men's multiple-stage bicycle race that's held primarily in France.
They post the course well in advance of the race, so it's very easy to show up wherever the race will be that day and become a spectator.
Next up, we have Stonehenge, specifically Stonehenge on the summer solstice.
Stonehenge is a prehistoric megalithic structure on the Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England.
It consists of an outer ring of vertical standing stones, each around 13 feet high, 7 feet wide, and weighing around 25 tons, topped by connecting horizontal lintel stones. Inside is a ring of smaller blue stones.
Archaeologists believe that Stonehenge was constructed in several phases, from around 3100 BC to 1600 BC, and was built to align with the sun on the solstices.
This year, 2024, in case you're watching this from the future, the summer solstice will be celebrated from 7 p.m. on Thursday, the 20th of June, to 8 a.m. on Friday, the 21st of June. And entrance is free to the public. They have a really big celebration that looks really cool.
We've been lucky enough to visit Stonehenge on a regular day, but getting to attend during a solstice event would be super special. It was definitely one of my favorite sites.
Right, and most people's, when they go to England, it's one of the top tourist attractions, so it's definitely worth a visit.
I liked all the sheep roaming around.
Right, and you can also hit it on the way to visit Windsor Castle, which is what we did if you're basing yourself in London. Another option for the solstice in June is the Festival of the Sun held in Peru. Since Peru is in the southern hemisphere, this festival is held on the winter solstice.
Inti Raymi is a traditional Incan festival that celebrates the sun god Inti.
It is held annually on June 24th in Cusco, Peru.
During Inca times, approximately 25,000 people would gather in Cusco to celebrate, and they'd sacrifice as many as 200 llamas during the festivities between dawn and dusk.
Which is super sad because they're really cute, and when you go there, you can like hold the babies in the square, and I kind of fell in love with a lot of the llamas.
They will try to lick you, though.
I know, they were cute and they dressed them up, and I wanted to bring one home.
Yeah. The modern day reenactment is a big celebration, but with only one animal sacrifice.
If you're going all the way to Cusco for this, you absolutely cannot miss a trip to Machu Picchu while you're there. You can either take a day trip by train or a multiple day hike if you're feeling more adventurous.
Machu Picchu is one of the most beautiful places in the world, in our opinion. We went many years ago, and to this day, it's one of our top 2 or 3 favorite trips of all time. And another place where you'll see a bunch of llamas and a ton of chinchillas.
Yeah, you were excited about them.
Yeah.
For another winter event happening in June, you might want to pop over to Australia. Vivid Sydney happens every year in the Australian city.
Vivid Sydney is an annual celebration of creativity, innovation, and technology, which transforms Sydney for 23 days and nights.
The city comes to life with awe-inspiring art installations and 3D light projections, lighting the way to inspiring talks, immersive performances, live music, and culinary experiences. It's definitely one of their most popular events year-round.
Vivid Sydney is renowned for its stunning displays that illuminate iconic landmarks around the city and Sydney Harbour, including the Sydney Opera House.
The pictures of this event look amazing, and it's absolutely on our June bucket list.
Our final June event is Pride.
If you're not familiar, Pride, also known as LGBT Pride or Gay Pride, is the promotion of the self-affirmation, equality, and increased visibility of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people as a social group.
Pride events happen all over the globe in June.
There's huge parties, costumes, parades, fireworks. It just depends on the location. Every city does it a little bit more unique.
Everyone's happy and it's a great time.
I've been to local events when we lived in Charleston or Florida, but Los Angeles, Sao Paulo, Brazil, New York City, San Francisco, Madrid, and Berlin have some of the biggest Pride celebrations in the world. So I'm absolutely going to try to make my way to those at some point each June.
Did we miss anywhere you'd recommend going in June?
If so, please leave a comment so we can add it to our list and our other viewers can check it out.
Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to be notified of other travel videos.
Safe travels!